So, I have an update on an eBay auction that ended tonight. The eBay auction ended while I was bidding on some stuff to resell on eBay. And then I have some eBay auctions I'm currently running. I'm going to share with you updates on them right now. Okay. So let's first talk about the eBay auction that ended here. It is a lot of 5 Xbox 360 games. Sports Impact, UFC Trainer, Personal Trainer, the case is broken. It's this one. Dance rates will be like case is broken. NBA beats can be sold in the FIFA Soccer 10 can. Major League Baseball 250K 10 can. I seen the person who bought the first times did resell some games from the first time. Did resell NBA 2K11. Resold Minascro 8 and resold NCAA Football 12 and ended up trying to resell. You're only going to resell like 2K Sports Major League Baseball 2K10, FIFA Soccer 10, and NBA Ball Beats. That's the only 3 games that are going to be able to read. I mean, unless you want to resell those like this one. Only like blowout games. Right now, it's still fine with me. $3.79 free shipping. So not too shabby. I guess I'll take it. I mean, I'd take it then rather than nothing, but I wish I got more. Honestly, for that's kind of disappointing. And then I got 4 auctions around. I have a Holiday 60-002 10-inch right-hand throw RTHT baseball made in Japan. It's not in perfect condition either. You know, as you can see. Not in perfect condition. This is $7.50 free shipping. Someone went, 250. SDA 4453 with 52,000 euros. So feedback bid up to $4 max bid. Yeah, that low. Doesn't bid right away though. And then it was. Then yesterday someone bid 250-60 6756 bid $3 and bid. And then sales 8764 bid $4 max bid. Then bid up to 6 the max bid. We didn't know because they took the minimum bid 450 and then it was 450 on minimum bid. And then bid 6 on stock waiver 19.5 and bid 7 was 650 actually. So I was saying the edition 64 bid 7 on the minimum bid and bid 750 on the minimum bid. Yeah. So that was the one feedback. So I'm wondering, Christmas Row feedback is actually bidding somewhere else. So maybe they actually want it badly. You don't have to actually want it, you know. My first Facebook Live I bid, I sold that for 550, but it's the second one, so that's one I should worth a lot more. Even in the condition that it's in. So yeah. Sold that for 750 shipped. And then Football by Dr. Seuss, 1993. Your composition letter is at 99 cents. Free shipping, no bids. no bids on this. If this not get a bid, I'll put this in a lot, or I'll sell this separately. But now for some price, just let it ride. Honestly, honestly. Honestly, I'll just let it ride for 99 cents. Just let it ride. And then I have number 2, number 3. The Smudge Princess. There's yesterday for at 4:54 p.m. is a Jojo Smudge Prince. So the troopers we have the shenanigans been playing crits. Since 9 views. Hopefully gets a bit on it. I'll take it though. Try and get rid of that stuff. It's bad. It's bad vibes. That's artists. In the parts or parts that I pick up from Smudge parts. The paint or green paint color. They're all I picked up from Smudge parts. They're from the Smudge room. And the Smudge shop that goes on. Yeah, they had a bunch of other stuff. And those two, the cam ship, that's it. And the connecting rod. And then the cam ship tippets. And then, yeah, and then I end up. Yeah, those are off the Snowboard Report. Yeah, so. I want this resold, Even if it sells for like a really long one, I'll take it though. Those are just some stuff I got for the troopers in here. This shit I got for free. It's not what I got for free, so. And those green peppers playing cards. Either got them I believe I got them for free. I paid like a quarter for them. Ever, so. I don't really. I don't think I would though. I think I or bundled in, so I considered it like free. Essentially, maybe. And it's not for use Smudge Prints. Yeah, no, this one. I didn't have another box, so I didn't make it. Another listing. Which I was good. So the handles were off a Toro Zero turn. I put out 2 Toro Zero turns last year I got for free. This was off one of the Toro Zero turns. I still had these left, and I sold them for at 99 cents. Or I had them for like, I want to say like 29, 49 free shipping. I had them for like over a year. Like 460 days, I want to say. And then they never sold. And I look back on them. They haven't sold the last 3 years. No single pair. And they sold, I'm like, well, I'll take it then. I'll take them on. The Honda, so I only sold one time in the last 3 years, and I was like a month ago. Like last month in May. So I wanted to take that off. And I had that listed for like 2.5 years. And it was actually cheaper than so it didn't sell for, so I don't know. So I'm not gonna wait another, 2.5 years to maybe sell. So don't forget that, 2.5, 3 years. Like, maybe so I'm not doing that. Listed for like 5.5, maybe 5.5 years. Even 5 years to sell. So no. Let's get rid of it. I actually did good when I got rid of my stuff last time. I actually got, a few bad items cleared up. So 3 that I could resell, and 3 I could, and 2 I could drop because I couldn't sell, and all that. And then, so And here is same thing. I'm just lighting up a couple, and then the cylinder is off a snow bladder portal, and then the muffler is off a snow bladder portal. But I believe it was a different muffler because the part number I was supposed to lift up said it was for something else. It looks like something else. So I don't know what part number that is. So part of that. So yeah. And then I'm going to part that up. So I'm just listing it as an unknown part number muffler. So I know what part number it is. He knows obviously I do because I didn't say them. And they were correct ones because there's other ones listed under the part number. And then they're the same with the on this one. So yeah, so someone bid 99 cents free shipping on there. That's from Petty, the one who bid $4.50. We had a max bid of up to $4.50 on the other end. So that'd be nice. I'm not doing every single part, obviously, then sponge parts up. I'm just doing the junk parts. These are junk parts. And there are parts that aren't worth much. You know what I mean? They're the parts that aren't worth a ton. Or won't really sell. That's the parts I want to do, So that's just if I want to do in these auctions. It just clear out inventory on this. Clear out inventory. And now I'm 100. Yeah, so. And then after I get rid of all this stuff, some of these bad ones, I'm gonna be trying to be a little more picky with what I list. I don't want to list stuff that I know I have to just load up again. I will. Some of that stuff I'll lot up. I actually had some other parts that I couldn't ship up that they didn't have room in the box for it, so I just junked it. Some of the stuff if I can lot it up, I'll lot it up if I have, and they actually say some of the things I hear with eBay. eBay is if you have stuff on eBay that you've listed before, you should try to find somebody that either auction off for really cheap, what I'm doing, at a loss, just to bring traffic to your eBay store, and get views in traffic to your eBay store, using it as a traffic builder in your store, or or you should list it separately. If you list it really cheap and buy it now, at regular price. Don't put on sale, for that price. Put on sale, but just list it for really cheap as your normal price, or list it sort of really cheap at auction. Or you should what I'm either list an auction separately is really cheap, or buy it up I'm doing, I'm putting in a junk drawer lot. I'm putting in putting in something junk drawer lot, make a junk drawer lot, or make a live something. If you can line it up group plot, or if you can. But if that's the only one you have of that particular thing, then I might any of other things you can buy. That when I went do individually or didn't sell the first time individually, then I junk drawer at it, So that's what I'm doing. I'm junk drawing. This is a smudger person, so I'm just reselling that up, and then I'm reselling this smudger person. This is stuff that unless anyways individually. So I'm gonna list those. The cylinder, the connecting around the piston, the king shot, the tippets. The kind of slow sellers. I mean, they sell, but they're pretty slow sellers. They might sell a couple times a year, but there's a lot listed. Rose. Sketchers. They're green pea now, so individually. Sugar pursuit. Mint game. I'm selling that individually. Yeah. I want some individually, because that doesn't necessarily run for all like Windows mobile phones, like split up phones. And they repackage like cards. I mean, they sell, but they're not in the condition. They don't really sell for much, you know. That's what I'm doing. Resell it, so I'm not really gonna resell them in lot. And then, yeah, I don't know. So this is just. See, I'm just trying to sell this stuff like individually. If I can sell this stuff individually, I will. On either buy it now for like a really cheap price. Even if it sells, you know, even if it's like really cheap price, I'll sell it. Or I can auction. You know, I'll auction it off. You know, if I can sell it individually. But I can't. So this stuff is just not sellable individually. So you know, when I to sell it, I kind of have to kind of buy it now. You know, I don't have like a group lot to line up as like lined up as like a group. You know, like small inputs, 4 small use small inputs. You know, I can group it up by theme. You know, I don't have a theme to line up with in the, you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't have like a theme to like line up with. So I kind of have to like sell it, like, you know, I kind of have to sell it as a juncture. So here's what it is. So sucks in. Okay.